Well, welcome back to Oracle TV at Oracle AI World Tour in New York City. And I am joined by Mark Hura, the president of Global Field Operations at Oracle. Thank you so much, Mark, for joining me.
Yeah, thanks, Shanna. It's a pleasure to be here. It's the energy and the excitement here in New York City is just phenomenal. So many customers and partners here. It's exciting to see.
Absolutely. I mean, you can feel it with everyone walking out of that keynote and just kind of the buzz you feel in the room. And I have to tell you, every time I listen to you speak, the one thing that I take away is our unique position, how we are positioned to support every industry at every layer of the business, delivering on trust, choice, scale in the full portfolio.
Yeah, I mean, when we think about our portfolio, it truly is a unique advantage that Oracle brings to our customers and our enterprises and governments all around the world. They've been trusting us for nearly 5 decades with mission critical systems, mission critical data that we've been a custodian of. And now it's about bringing innovation throughout the entire set of our capabilities and portfolio, whether it's at the infrastructure layer, it's the data and a data platform layer, and it's the application layer where we're embedding agents so that work and productivity can happen and agentic capabilities can be utilized easily across enterprises around the world. But most importantly is using their data, trusted data that's secure in any environment. And that is a critical component. It's really the heritage and the foundation of the Oracle's origin story.
Absolutely. Trusted and secure. And so would you say that's, in this big shift, that's what you want customers to take away, and the way they look at, AI across Oracle is different now?
It's absolutely different. The one thing that is consistent, though, is that we've been this custodian of mission-critical data and information, and we are insatiable about security. And we take security incredibly seriously. And that goes back to our heritage and our roots. But when you're dealing with the biggest banks, the biggest healthcare companies, the biggest telco companies, energy and utilities, and governments around the world, no matter where they are, data is their most important asset. And making sure it's secure, and then that data is utilized in a way that has the appropriate governance, the security, the identity, so that when we're serving up, and again, this vertical capability that we have of serving up AI models, training, inferencing off of their data, not in the public domain, on our AI data platform and our secure AI database, into our applications, that is allowing them to take advantage of incredible capabilities that are just changing rapidly, and things that we didn't think about, weeks ago, months ago, years ago, are just becoming the new norm today.
Right.
And the ability to do that securely in enterprises is one of the most important things. You can't let that data go somewhere else. You can't let it go to a competitor. You can't let it go into the open market. It shouldn't be in certain employees' hands in some cases. So how do you make sure that we do this and go and really think about what's most important to the enterprises so that they can focus in on what's most important to them?
Absolutely. Trust is key and trust is core.
Yeah.
And so, as I mentioned at the beginning, we're across every industry.
Yeah.
So talk to me about cross-industry innovation. What are our customers learning from each other?
Oh, it's a great way to think about the dynamic part of our portfolio. You think about the industries that we serve, whether it's financial services, and think about risk, compliance, controls that are in that business. Think about retail and what has to happen in retail, merchandising, transportation, logistics. Think about what happens across energy, right? And think about security of energy supply and the capabilities. Each one of these different areas, clients can learn from one another. In fact, Oracle brings those best practices and capabilities. If you're a retailer and you're using our industry suite of applications, it's not just Fusion for ERP and supply chain and transportation logistics, but it's warehouse management, it's point of sale, it's customer loyalty, it's merchandising. But beyond that, if you're a retailer and you have brick and mortar, you have warehouses, you have distribution centers, you can utilize Oracle's construction and engineering portfolio to make sure that you're managing those capital projects. Or you may utilize our financial services portfolio to provide loan and lease capabilities, or, buy now, pay later capabilities. And all of these different solutions apply in each one of these different industry segments. So we bring the best practices of what is working for that specific industry and bring it into, as an example here in financial services, in retail. Think about this in retail. If you go into a bank, a bank today, a modern bank, it looks like a retail store.
Right.
It looks
It
like
does.
an environment where you go in and you're sitting down and you're maybe having a coffee, or it looks like maybe a little bit of a restaurant or a cafe. Well, we're bringing the retail experience into the financial services industry so that they know what customers' expectations are and how they want to be treated and how they want to engage. And that's so important to be able to bring that cross-industry experience as well as the technology and how it all works together to be trusted, secure, scalable, no matter where they are.
I like that. And that thread through it all is the experience. I mean, we could actually talk about several other industries, hospitality, healthcare, like all of those and how they connect to each other. I think that's a really interesting conversation. But what I want to know is, in simple terms, how can you help me understand how all of these things fit together for customers' results? It's applications, data, and infrastructure.
Yeah, it's all three of them. And if you think about where Oracle provides value, and many customers, as you think about deploying incredible SaaS capabilities that have AI embedded and extended, where we're not just bolting something on, well, we're truly embedded throughout the entire workflow process for our customers. It takes advantage of every layer of that stack. Many customers don't even realize as we're deploying Fusion or industry suites of applications, the technology innovation behind that platform of what's happening real time around upgrading the infrastructure, upgrading the databases, upgrading the compute capabilities, upgrading the identity and security, all of that is something that Oracle does for our customers. And when we think about where all of this capability resides, a customer may need infrastructure to run their largest compute infrastructure workloads. And we do that, and we do it really well. We have an incredible late mover advantage and an economic throughput. Oracle's AI database is the most trusted and secure database for mission critical data at scale. And we've given our customers choice around how and where they can deploy databases anywhere in their environments. We bring the cloud to them in OCI or in our partner hyperscale clouds, or in the industry suites of applications, and ensuring that they're getting business value, operational value, as well as value that cuts across their entire operations in the industries that they're serving, where AI is fed and embedded throughout that entire stack. So it really is taking advantage of the entire portfolio like no other company in the world can provide.
That's pretty amazing. And when I think about it from a customer who wants to take that first step, and this is my final question, it's what could you tell them? Where could they take that first step if they want to start, implementing AI in their business?
Yeah, it's a great question. And the easy thing is, if you look at a function, if I'm talking to a CFO and they say, hey, we want to start, I'm not really sure where to start, we don't want to distract our employees, great. Turn on the embedded AI capabilities within Fusion in the finance function and get all of your users using it easily, and it's secure. And it manages access control. That's a very easy way to get started, to start adopting and deploying. And then you can go into the Agent Studio and start taking advantage of our agent applications that are within, that stays with the lineage, the compliance, the auditability, the security of those applications. These are very easy ways. And then you have the opportunity to bring all of your enterprise data together in our AI data platform to deliver incredible outcomes across your business. These are easy ways for our customers to get started within the applications or looking at all of their enterprise data so that they can solve their most pressing business challenges.
Amazing. Trust, choice, scale. Mark, I always learn something when talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us.